Welcome. Video production takes an enormous amount of teamwork and planning. With an intense amount of planning and consistency, many issues may compromise the vision and quality of the work can be avoided. The complexity of video production is too vast for one person to simultaneously focus their attention on, from clear audio to acquiring the correct exposure and focus. In addition, specialists play a big part, whether it's an audio engineer or a graphic artist. Outside help goes a long way. Learner objectives. After the training, the learners will be able to plan an entire production with a given script and produce a video with their acquired skills, working as a team. Use their newfound knowledge and understanding of planning, filming, editing, delivery. Too many video production projects start with the process with a cool idea, a bad idea, a misguided idea, or worst of all, no idea at all. If you haven't taken the time to properly plan out your production, it will likely fail. There are many different types of videos that you can create to promote your product or business, and there are many factors and costs that go into the production of a video. This training is created to provide the learner with a tool for video production as well as to give the learner an appreciation for the many elements and tasks associated with the creation of video production. That said, the success of your video project will largely be determined by the time and effort you put into properly planning your project. Consider the following before you start your next video project. Define your audience. You have to know who your audience is and prospects are to differentiate your message for that specific audience. This step typically requires some degree of research. The more narrow the focus, the greater chance of success because you can deliver a message that you know your audience cares about. Answer this question: what does this audience care about and how does your product or service relate to those concerns? Develop your message. What are the ideas, themes or topics that you need to communicate? Ideally there is only one principal message, but if you have a broader purpose in mind for your video then you may want to include 2 or 3 key messages. Answer this question: what specific problem am I trying to solve and how do I communicate the solution to that problem? Planned distribution. While promotion and distribution are outside the scope of this concept, it's important to understand how you plan on distributing your video before you create it. Knowing the answer to those questions will help you determine answers to the next steps in production. Answer this question: how are you going to get people to watch your video? Scheduling and production planning. Video shoots, even small ones, are logistically challenging. There are a tremendous number of moving parts in video production and as a result, there are a tremendous number of things that can go wrong. Pre-production planning will minimize the risks associated with your project. To prepare, be sure to have a script ready along with an organized schedule of what will be filmed. Give yourself plenty of time to shoot scenes so that you never rush and can accommodate for changes or problems. Make sure you're confident with your equipment before you start filming and spend time practicing on short films that don't matter before you start serious filming. You should shoot a bit more than you need, but if you shoot hours of footage, it'll take you forever to sort through it to find the bits you want. For a 1-minute film you might need to shoot between 3 and 5 minutes of video. Watch what you filmed and check it is good before you leave the location. If you're recording live sound, pay attention to the sound quality and make sure you've recorded some background sound or ambience which will help with the editing. Post-production is when you edit all your footage to create a rough cut of the film. Look through your footage before you start editing. If you've got a lot of material, you could log it and maybe create a small edit before you start putting it together. This process will require the use of editing software. Gradually refine your edit, then add titles, sounds and effects if they're needed. Keep saving your film as you edit, unless your editing program does this automatically. Even if it does, make sure you back up your edits. Delivery of video is a complex issue due to the large number of options for formats, codecs and settings. Unlike still images, video files are often too large to deliver over the internet easily. There are several ways to deliver video files. The key here is to remember that not all methods work for every file type. Uncompressed video formats can top out at gigabytes per minute, which would cost a fortune to deliver, and even the most motivated audience members wouldn't be willing to invest the time in getting content. The good news is that video compression techniques for the internet have come a long way. It is now possible to deliver video that looks great using data rates that measure 1 to 10 megabytes per minute. The real challenge is having video still look great after you've discarded 95% or more of the video information. Primetime Premiere Productions is an Atlanta-based video production company, operating across numerous media outlets. We create vibrant video broadcast production for live events, corporate events, concerts and music videos/promotional videos. Primetime Premiere Productions understands that the production and promotion of your brand is important. Video production is one of the best appealing and most reliable ways presented to build your brand and to film your event today, and has a larger reach than natural media. We're in production of using creativeness to film, promote and market the client/audiences on behalf of your needs. Our writers, directors, producers, and editors draw on their versatile experiences in production, creative advertising, music, social media, journalism to create projects that connect with clients/audiences. A great video will give you a larger reach, a better interaction, and most importantly, a better reaction. It's engaging, easily shared, easily customized, and unforgettable. No matter how big or small the project, we go through the exact same process and the exact same checklist every single time. Also, other things like, do we do makeup, talent releases, props, still photography, social media opportunities for our client and for us? These are all very important things which need to be incorporated well before we shoot or edit video. One thing that can derail a good plan is a curveball-like equipment failure on a shoot. So, at least once a week, we take an hour or so to test and clean our cameras, cables, batteries, tripods, monitors, and anything else we feel needs to be tested and cleaned. It's extremely important to us that all of the preparations, protocols, and systems are put in place to ensure that our video production clients get the most powerful impact possible from the video content we produce. Therefore, we must deliver what they need when they need it, on time, as promised, all through the detailed steps in video production.